Welcome to a Thrumbles video review. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Welcome to a Thrumbles video review. Not entirely sure if this is a DX9, TFC, or whatever the case may be. This is not a knockoff of them. This is the original. I just don't remember what was on the box because it's been so long since I've had these. But I've been fooling around with this thing quite a bit and actually love this little representation. I do have the Optimus Prime, the Megatron, the Skyfire, and the Jetfire, Skyfire, whatever the case may be, and the Blitzwing. Good lord, couldn't remember his name for a second there. Anywho, this is a wonderful, wonderful little piece. The only problem is his vehicle mode does not scale with Optimus Prime's vehicle mode directly. However, robot mode is spot on perfect. But I'm going to get over my little issues that I have with vehicle mode really quickly, which is the turn radius is kind of naff. And if you bump it just right, these will just sink in along with the roof piece, just smokestacks back into place without knocking the roof back in. It doesn't tab in, which could have used some tabbage. It would have been great. The stickers on it are stickers that I picked up myself. They are definitely not the original ones, and I did tear that one accidentally during application, but it's fine. It's fine. The other fun part is you can bring down the back so you can load in some cars. Micromasters don't really fit in here, nor does any of the smaller cars, unfortunately. But, I mean, what do you want? It's, a little tiny play feature, but it's a little tiny vehicle mode. It's not half bad. I do absolutely love it. I mean, it rolls on all of the wheels just fine. I cannot complain with the quality and the design of this thing. There's a few little things here and there that bug me that aren't technically accurate, but I'm not looking for accurate from third party. I'm looking for consistency, whether it's consistent robot mode depiction of all the characters together or vehicle mode depiction of all the vehicles together. I mean, he is a tiny lad. Core class Soundwave, Spy Changer, Scourge, little modified trucks. That's not entirely too bad for scaling. I Micromastered, the one I repainted. Yeah, so let's get into some transformation, and this thing does some clever things. Actually, no, I lied. Let's get into some details. We're going to look at a little bit of gray here, and most of this is primarily the plastic colors. I mean, this is painted, and this is painted. This gray spots are painted. And then you've got the gray across the cab, the silver and the red across the cab. Nope, I lied. That red is actually plastic. The gray is not. The silver is not. The black windows. That's all paint. That's all the paint you get in vehicle mode. Now, transformation is quite clever and quite nice. I do like it a lot. We're going to come back here, pop this open just slightly so we can get our sausage fingers in here and disconnect that tab right there. Let me see if I can fix my white balance a little bit. Beep. There we go. And that tab comes out from the side panel along with the other one. Beep. Same thing. Boom, done. Now we're going to come up here. You've got this tab that is right here. It's going to pop out and probably move all these hinges at the same time. Pop that out there. And then you have this whole panel that's going to come out. Then pop this, which has a port, which is for the mushroom peg. And then that tab, which we need to learn to focus on things. Thank you. Tab, port, cool. We're going to leave that out like this. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, what we're going to do is, while everything else is dangling, we're going to leave the arms up like so for now. It's going to go into this. split the legs. Then we're going to take this whole assembly and roll it on this clip post here, all the way around. We're going to bring this leg. Now there's that. Really? There's that slit there that's going to receive that peg right there is going to go into that slit right there. We're going to roll the whole ankle down here, bring it in, clip it, and we're going to take this whole thing on the 1, 2, and 3rd hinges up here, right here. So we're going to bend this one together, zigzag the whole thing. There's a slot there and a tab here that's going to go in together here. We're going to repeat on the other side. Now we're going to come down to the feet. We're going to bring down just the wheels on a ball joint, roll it, bring it up. So the wheels are now up, and it makes the foot flush. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side really quickly. Clip. No, we're not going to clip the waist. We'll deal with that later. We're going to play around with this. We're going to bring up the smokestacks, bring up the cab. Hopefully the head will play fair. Reach in on his collar piece for his neck, bring up the head, bring this whole thing like this, take the wheels on both sides and fold them in. This whole backpack is going to kind of sort of, after we do this, we're going to leave this straight up, take this whole backpack and just all the way in, flush with the face on the inside. This whole entire assembly is now going to rock down, or a slot here rather, for, which we're going to take these missiles off for now. I forgot about those. And I forgot to take up the gun. Now we're going to take this whole assembly here, bring down his hip skirts, bring down his waist double joint, just boop, down, clip that in. We're going to take this whole entire thing, which is on a slider. That pin right there is going to just all slide down right into place. We're going to roll the arms over this way, rolling the inside panel piece to give us that tab that is going to go into by this thumb on my right, and then into that tab of the window, the slot of the window. And we're going to bring the arms straight up. Then we're going to take and do it again. Roll the shoulder, roll the other part of the shoulder. That tab is going to go into that slot there. And then bring the arms all the way up. Now it just looks like he's one of those inflatable 2-men. Whee! Anyways, now what we're going to do is this whole assembly is going to do something fun. This pin is going to rock the entire arm down and clam together. Then we're going to straighten up this piece and then slam it down. And then slide the wrist guard. Slam it down, bring it up, slot it in, slam the wrist guard. Bada boom, bada bang. There's Ultra Magnus, as he tends to be. It just actually looks really, really good. And that is blown out with such proportional bright light. Whew. There we go, that's a little better. Now, missiles. Arrows up. Ports on the side of the arms. Bada boom. Plug them in. There you go. His hands, he does come with other hands that are in the accessory bag, but I don't really want to take them out. And then he's got a green metallic gun, which I don't know why. But this gun has got a adjustable post for the handle. Very G1-y. Looks good to me. I like it. His head is very expressionate, a little on the loose side, can go up and down on that neck piece, rotation, a little bit of wiggle waggle. I guess I'm going into articulation while I'm at it. The arms can go, they're kind of like trigger happy arms. Can only go out that far due to the fact of the stuff, and it doesn't hit his head, it's actually the way that's sculpted. You could go out more, but you're just disconnecting transformation stuff. Which is fine. You've got 360, you have bicep swivel on a single mushroom, and you have a 90 on the elbow. You do have wrist swivel although it's so tight in there, and because these are pegged in, you can extend the peg ever so slightly to get that rotation around. But ooh, dude. And then he does have, if you use these double joints just right, you can give him an ab crunch, which isn't half bad, or a backwards crunch. Let's see here. Peg the arm in, man. Move his arms out of the way. Get out of the way. Bring up the flap here. That's as far as it'll go before you start knocking it out of whack. You have outward, not really far. Forward, not really far. Which is, you know, okay. Backward, a little bit better. You got thigh rotation on a single mushroom, but it's sculpted weird, so you're not getting much of the rotation. But still, it's something. You get a little bit more gray in the inner leg there, but that's about it. You don't get any upward-downward motion on the feet, but you do get hell of an ankle pivot. I mean, way more than his sculpt is going to let you, you know, with the thighs. But he can, you know, beep, if need be. He does have some great range of movement, which isn't half bad. Another little thing that I thought was awesome with this one, if you come right down here at the bottom of this blue part, get your finger in there, then you're going to get your chubby fingers back inside here, stab yourself with the sharp plastic on this thing, because, you know, third parties love their sharp plastic. Open this up, and there you go. You have an actual removable matrix of leadership in his chest. This thing is so itty bitty that I'm going to compare it to Laserbeak here from Core Class Soundwave's chest. We're talking tiny. It's really small. And it does have a peg with these two armatures, but it doesn't hold it in super securely. It's just kind of there, and it does just fall out. So there's that. But if I close everything up and drop the thing, I mean, it does the whole movie chest opening gimmick thing that he does, and it does have some cool detail on the inside. The biggest problem I have is between the weird hollowness in the back of the legs, which could use a cover. I understand why they can't. And the back is literally the cab of the truck. But I don't display my fingers back, my figures backwards. To give you an idea of what I mean by small figure, Core Class Soundwave again. And for comparison, here is Kingdom Transformers Beast Wars Cheetor and Cybertron Vector Prime. For size comparison, he is more of the kin of a deluxe size figure if you look at pieces and parts. But by volume of transformation and complexity in parts, he's on par with a Voyager easily. However, the quality of the plastic does not speak of either. And one more figure to put it up against, which is the same size class, Optimus Primal colored Optimal Optimus, which is actually fantastic. It's kind of my headcanon character for an evil version of Optimal Optimus, but hey, Shattered Glass, why not? Now, my total thoughts on this figure is as simple as this. Do I think you should get one? If you can get one for less than $40, absolutely. There have got me the Blitzwing, and let me tell you, the Blitzwing is phenomenal. And I have a few more that I'm going to do videos on, and I hope you guys like this video as much as I like this figure. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Stay healthy, be happy, love each other, love your faces. Peace.